DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne the God.
Wake that ass up. The Breakfast Club is on right.
I am feeling blessed. I'm talking to the Breakfast Club this morning.
Okay.
I love coming here. I'm never not going to come here. You guys are good to me. In return, I'm always going to be good to y'all.
For a lot of people in the hip-hop generation, the Breakfast Club is where people get their information on the topics, on the artists, and everything like that. In that aspect, radio is still important.
The Breakfast Club.
When my name come up, respect it.
Good morning, USA.
Yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
What are you in the bathroom?
You definitely sound like you in the bathroom. On
No,
top
I'm not
of the
in the
toilet.
bathroom.
Where the hell you at?
No?
Bro, that sound is horrible.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Well, keep it
I
down.
did a test. They said it was good.
You know, they lied to you.
It definitely sounds like you're in a bathroom
Yeah,
somewhere.
absolutely. How was everybody's weekend, though?
There was these crazy tropical storms here, Tropical Storm Henry, in the tri-state area.
Yeah, it is not a beautiful day in the neighborhood today.
So yesterday, everything was kind of canceled and closed. The juice bar, we had to close it because they were saying it was like a state of emergency type of thing. So, yeah, I stayed home all day yesterday, though, so it was nice because everything I had planned got canceled. So it was a day at home.
I stayed home all weekend. That's what weekends are for. Home. Home.
I went to go see Ida Rodriguez film her special for HBO Max.
Oh, word. Salute to Ida. How was that?
It was good. It was great.
Okay. Well,
Y'all still sound crazy?
Nah, you
That's
sound better
better.
now. Where you at?
Okay. No, I'm out with the family. I just took the family away for a couple of days. I was supposed to come back today, but the weather was crazy, so the flights got canceled. But I'll be back, and hopefully by later on this evening.
Well, we got a great show for you this morning. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Angela thinks we'll probably get
Boosie
canceled.
Badass.
That's right, Boosie.
Oh, no, we won't.
Angela thinks we'll get canceled because we got Boosie Badass
gosh.
and Flame Monroe pulling up to the Breakfast Club
I saw
this morning.
Flame too over the weekend at Ida's show.
Oh, he opened up for Ida?
No,
Oh.
just I guess in attendance. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk to Boosie because Boosie thinks you can catch gay the way you catch COVID. That's
Oh
what
my
it is.
gosh, I don't know that you can change anyone's mind too when they have these strong.
I just want to have the conversation.
Yes.
That's all. I just want to have the conversation. I'm gonna convince Boosie.
Well, we're going to
that,
kick it with Boosie.
I'm gonna convince Boosie that Envy's water makes him gay. That's what I'm gonna convince
What?
Boosie of.
What?
Well, what's
Yo,
your
stop
water
it,
called,
man.
Envy?
It's called Positivity Water,
Yeah, whenever
sir.
we have the guest in here and you see the Positivity Water, that's DJ Envy's water. I'm gonna convince Boosie that it's gay in there somehow.
What?
So stop it.
Since he
Stop
thinks
it,
you
man.
can just catch it like a common cold.
Stop it. Stop it. All right, well, let's get the show cracking, boy. I'm with you now. We might get canceled. Now, front page news, what we talking about?
Well, let's talk about today is the day. They're saying that there could be full federal approval of Pfizer's COVID-19
I saw
vaccine.
that.
So for people who are like, I'm going to wait until the government approves this before I use this government emergency approved vaccine
That's right.
that I didn't trust in the first place, let's see what you have to say.
Well, you
But-
trust it more once it gets FDA approval, and plus, if something does happen in the future, we can all do a big class action lawsuit. Can't do that.
There you go.
Can't do that until after the fact, though.
All right. Well, there you have it. We'll talk about it.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Where we starting, Yee?
Well, Manny Pacquiao, he lost in a unanimous decision to Yordenis Ugas. So they're saying this could be the end of it. He's going to rest before his family and himself makes a decision.
Yeah, I realized how much Manny Pacquiao is not a draw for me anymore, pay-per-view wise, because I damn sure didn't know that fight this weekend. Pharrell Spence was on the ticket.
I forgot about it.
Yep.
Right. All right, and Sha'Carri Richardson finished last in the 100 meter at the Prefontaine Classic after her Olympic ban. And so she was competing, and all three Jamaican women took the top three spots. Elaine Thompson-Herah, gold. Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, silver. And Shericka Jackson is bronze. So I saw a lot of jokes and memes, but then I saw a lot of people supporting her over the weekend. Here's what she had to say.
I'm not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won. But they're not done seeing me yet.
All right, now, Elaine Thompson, when she was questioned afterward, here's what she had to say.
Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't know if you know, she placed ninth.
I wasn't paying the mind, but no comment about that.
We wasn't
And she
paying
came
no
in
mind.
first. Yeah, no comment.
I mean, listen, those Jamaican women built different. You're not just going to show up to race them after a month off and perform well. I don't know what it is about Jamaica and track and field, but they are not to be played with. Salute to all the Jamaicans out there. Jamaican massive.
All right,
Stop
now.
with the clues bombs for the Jamaicans.
Stop it, man. That patois is horrible.
I ain't doing no patois just now. Did I?
Oh,
maybe
tried.
I did. I might have.
You tried.
It's hard to shout out Jamaicans and not do a little patois. You just want buck, 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 buck.
Oh boy.
All right, now the FDA is trying to finish licensing as soon as today to get full FDA approval of the Pfizer COVID shot. So that will enable vaccine requirements to take place. There's a lot of businesses and universities that have moved toward these vaccine requirements, and they say it's a very reasonable thing to do to create a safe environment as far as getting this fully approved.
Yeah, a lot more people will get the vaccine once that happens. I mean, a lot of people were waiting for that, waiting for full FDA approval.
Right now, they're saying that hundreds of millions of people have already gotten this. They've told people that it's safe. We've seen that it's doing its job. That's why we're continuing to recommend that people get vaccinated starting today and as soon as they can. So this is good protection as the highly infectious Delta variant is spreading.
Now, question, once it gets full FDA approval, if something does go wrong with it in the future, we can do a class action lawsuit, right?
Well, I think that it depends on what you mean something goes wrong. Again, it's not 100% effective, so there's always a chance
If something
that
goes
you
wrong,
can
like
still...
there's side effects in the future, you know, that are caused, because like
I think you can if it's FDA approved.
And if it's
right?
not a warning, because, you know, a lot of times it'll be like side effects may include, and then they give you the whole list of side effects. So I'm sure there's some type of, way to get around that. But hopefully it's fine and safe and effective for the majority of people, right? All right. Now, today is also Cuomo's last day in office. He's stepping down tonight after the whole scandal that has happened with him. And that's at the stroke of midnight. And that's when we'll have our first woman as a governor of New York City.
Okay.
So he did say that he thinks that given the circumstances, this is what he has to do right now, step aside and let government get back to government. And therefore, that's why he is stepping down. All right. And that is your front page news.
All right. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, tell us how your weekend was. If you're stuck, if you got flooded out, or if you had a good weekend, call us up right now. Phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing. I'm calling you.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Anna.
Hey, Anna, get it off your chest.
So I'm a COVID nurse. I work in Florida, and what I want to get off my chest is I'm tired of the unvaccinated patients coming in and then complaining that they can't breathe and that they're tired of the medicine and the shots when they didn't do what they could to protect themselves, and they're flooding the hospitals, and we are overrun and can barely take care of the patients. We're up to 6 units in our hospital of full COVID patients, mostly unvaccinated.
All right. So let's encourage more people to get vaccinated, please.
Now, Anna, answer the question. I'm hearing that a lot of vaccinated people are passing away now. You're starting to see that a lot more. Is that true?
No, that's not true. That's mostly for the elderly patients with a lot of comorbidities. And so their symptoms are milder, but they already have maybe CHF or uncontrolled diabetes. What we're seeing is a lot of younger patients who come in with really crazy logic that they don't do experimental drugs or they don't believe in it. They don't think COVID's real until they get infected, and then they want all the treatments. They want every med, and then they're upset that they can't breathe. Well, it's a respiratory virus. That's what happens. You can't breathe.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to impact even the younger people, because you can't get it if you 12 and under. So,
right, but we're not seeing a lot of the pediatrics. We're seeing a lot of the 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds who, they'll tell you they didn't take precautions. They've been out and about. They didn't think it was serious. And then they come in and they are complaining that, they've been in the ER for 18 hours. Well, yeah, we have 100 people holding in the ER because the entire system is overrun because they can't go to their physician. Nobody else will see them, and then they need assistance.
Right.
As a healthcare worker, I've been doing this since April of last year. It's extremely exhausting. We're all working overtime. We are all stretched thin. And, the solution is out there. So either you take the vaccine or you take precautions, and you can't have it both ways.
Okay.
Well, I believe once the FDA approves the Pfizer vaccine, you'll see a lot more people go out there and get it.
I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you
for the work that you're doing.
Your service and
Yeah.
everything. Absolutely. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Let's go.
This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
Say it with your chest.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
So if you got something on your mind, let it out.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, Stu. Good morning.
Good morning. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Detroit. I live in Atlanta, but I'm in Detroit right now.
Okay.
Well, get it off your chest, Mama.
Yes, I'm mad at my friend Muffin. Muffin, I know you listening because we planned to drive from Atlanta to Detroit together and split the cost. And she gonna wait till the last minute, literally the last minute, when I'm about to get on the road to say she not going.
Oh man.
And I had to drive by myself. And I'm about to get back on the road to drive back to Atlanta because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So,
How long is that drive?
About 10 hours.
Damn.
10? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody needs a ride from Detroit to Atlanta,
Y'all put it on this gas. This gas is expensive.
Hey, don't be afraid to stop too. The weather bad here on the East Coast. I don't know how it is where you at, but don't be afraid to pull over if you need to.
Oh, I definitely am not afraid. I got my music and my Red Bull. I'm good.
And some sativa. You ain't got no sativa?
I got a little bit of that because weed is legal in Detroit.
That's right.
All right, maybe Zola needs a ride.
Bad. It wasn't all bad.
Oh, you got some garbage? Some Reggie?
No, of course not. Of course not.
Oh, okay.
It's legal. It's
Well, be
legal
safe
here.
out there.
I got enough to
Yeah,
take
they got
back home,
They got amazing dispensaries everywhere.
Is weed legal in Detroit?
Safe travels. Yes, all of the dispensaries they got in Detroit.
That's why
Yeah, but I thought it was medicinal.
Mm-mm.
Sure.
Pretty positive. It's easy to get. Yeah, it's legal.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Chandler from Columbus, Ohio. Good morning, Breakfast Club.
Peace.
What's
How
up,
you
bro?
doing,
Get it off
brother?
your chest.
Good. I want to give Don't Get a Day to those idiots that keep doing the crate challenge. Go ahead and keep hurting yourself. Get them doctors the money. It's exciting to watch, but I just want to give them a Don't Get a Day because they're stupid.
Would you try? You think you could do it?
It is kind of wild that you'll see a lot of people not want to take the risk of doing the vaccine, but they'll climb up all them goddamn crates and risk breaking their neck if they fall.
All right. Well, let us know when you post yours so we can look at it.
I definitely will. Y'all have a good morning.
Okay, you too.
All right,
I just
you
be
too.
wondering how stuff like this happens. Like, that is extreme social engineering for everybody just to wake up one day and say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a crate challenge today.
But where they be finding all these crates?
I think the same people that built the pyramids back in the day put together those crate obstacle courses. That's what I believe.
Yo, shut up, man. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got rumors on the way?
Yes, and let's get it started with Kendrick Lamar. He made a surprise announcement, and everybody is going crazy on Twitter about it.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Listen up. It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report.
Gossip.
With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kendrick Lamar did a statement, and he detailed making his final TDE album. He said, I spend most of my days with fleeting thoughts, writing, listening, and collecting old beach cruisers. The morning rides keep me on a hill of silence. I go months without a phone. Love, loss, and grief have disturbed my comfort zone, but the glimmers of God speak through my music and family. While the world around me evolves, I reflect on what matters the most, the life in which my words will land next. As I produce my final TDE album, I felt joy to have been a part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. May the Most High continue to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life's calling.
I respect it. I mean, his deal as an artist is probably up with this album. And, he'll probably go start his own situation, sign himself.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? That's the way the game's supposed to go.
Now, Top Dog responded in a statement. He said, the whole goal when we started this thing was to make music, make money, and make history. We did those things 10 times over and then some. TDE and its artists have provided a way to end generational curses that we were all personally born into over the last 17 years in this business. With this being Dot's last album on TDE, this is more of a victory lap, a celebration. I know he will be successful in whatever it is he decides to do and will have our full support.
And Baby Keem is Dot's artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's his cousin, but that's his artist as well, right?
Yeah, so
it only makes sense. Start your own situation after this.
But I thought that's what they're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what I thought you're supposed to do. You finish your contract, then you start your own situation, and you continue on and grab somebody, the next artist.
The problem is a lot of people don't care about an artist by the time they get done with their contract. They happen to still care about K-Dot in a huge way. Can't wait to hit the album.
Well, yeah, this doesn't seem contentious in any way. All right, also, after this happened, SZA did surprise people on Twitter. She put out a trio of new records with some tweets dumping random thoughts. So you guys should make sure you check that out when you get a chance, because it's been a while, I feel like. SZA hasn't put out an album in like 4 years, I think. So we're all waiting for some new SZA music. So she's contemplating possibly making this a regular occurrence, doing SZA Sundays. All right, now Tyga has deleted his OnlyFans account. He was on there early. And he announced that he has his own content platform that's going to compete against it called My Star. That's MYY Star. So he posted, just deleted my OnlyFans, starting my own platform, more futuristic, better quality, and only 10% fee. Creators will also be able to make content of their choice. This is all after OnlyFans said they're going to start banning sexually explicit content starting in October.
Has OnlyFans decided what they're going to do since they're not doing porno on there no more?
Well, they've always done more than just that. They also have the ability to sell NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and they have features relevant to the music industry. So people, and there's a lot of artists on there too. There's actors, there's artists, all different kinds of people.
Oh, so there's people on there doing more than just
it's always been more than just that.
Of course.
I never.
They have cooking shows.
Oh,
Envy had his own page too for real estate.
That's clearly not what they're known for though, but okay.
Right. So now clearly there's a void in the marketplace, so Tyga's stepping right into that.
Which is smart.
All right, Meg Thee Stallion, she dropped a Tuned In freestyle. I thought it sounded really dope, and it got more than 300,000 views in just a couple hours. So here is the Megan Thee Stallion Tuned In freestyle.
Y'all so stop it. Making everything but a deposit, yeah. Killing bitches, send them to the gulag. Hot girl, never let them cool off. Make them do what I say, he my voodoo dog. Back shots, balcony, we don't care who saw.
Make them.
All right, Meg Thee Stallion flowing on that.
Make him say what I want. He my voodoo doll.
Okay, Charlamagne.
Dropping the clues bars with Megan. That's tough.
I thought it sounded really dope.
I ain't heard the whole thing, but that little part right there was tough.
All right, now Javonte Davis has documented aftermath from his private plane crash on Instagram. And he posted on IG Live and spoke. It was very windy, so I'll tell you what he said. The plane crashed. The plane didn't even take off. It took off, but it didn't take off. Oh, my God, I'm good. It's just that my ass is hot. I'm sitting on this hot-ass concrete. For everybody wanting to fly private, I think it's over with. I'll be driving or catching a train.
Oh, so the plane was never in the air.
Yeah, I guess
it took off and then went back down.
Yeah, it came back down. He said the video, Javonte was having a conversation with one of his friends who describes what he heard the pilot say before the plane went down. He said, I had no control of the plane. He said that it was God. We don't know exactly what happened, but
all praises due to God. Lord have mercy.
Now, I did see Kodak was say he was on that plane. Was that a joke? Was he just messing around, or was he really on that plane?
He said, I'm not okay. Ish me, my neck, my back, all of that. So, sounds like a joke. He's saying that he's not okay. In other words, a lawsuit. Get it?
Yep.
All right. And Chadwick Boseman's wife did perform an emotional tribute to him. It was a Stand Up to Cancer telethon. Taylor Simone Ledward Boseman did perform this. It was co-hosted by Anthony Anderson. He started off by offering his own tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who died last August. He had a 4-year battle with colon cancer. And here is Simone. She took to the stage. She performed I'll Be Seeing You. It's a classic ballad that she described as a song about living with the reality of loss and finding a way forward.
I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
Damn. I just watched the second episode of Marvel's What If last night, which was Chadwick's last performance. Because he did the voiceover for the cartoon. Of T'Challa, of course.
Right. Well, again, our condolences. She's been having to really go out and represent for him, so I know that's not easy, too.
Absolutely. Salute to my South Carolina brethren. Chadwick Boseman sending his family healing energy always.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Now we got front page news next. What are we talking about?
Yes, and let's get into Joe Biden and what is happening now with Afghanistan.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. And our friends at Samsung have something big brewing over there. And I think it has to do with the new Samsung Galaxy. They keep saying, are you ready for this life? Not sure what it means, but come August 11th, we're all gonna find out. Learn more at Samsung.com/reserve.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Where we starting, Yee?
Well, Joe Biden, let's talk about his remarks about the ongoing chaos that's happening right now in Afghanistan. He said there's no way to evacuate this many people without pain. Now, as far as the evacuation numbers, here's what he had to say about what's been happening.
We have moved thousands of people each day via U.S. military aircraft and civilian charter flights. In a little over 30 hours this weekend, we've evacuated an extraordinary number of people, about 11,000 individuals. That number will change day to day as the air and ground operations in Kabul vary. As of this morning, we have evacuated nearly 28,000 people since August the 14th, bringing the total number of people we've evacuated since July to approximately 33,000 persons. Altogether, we lifted approximately 11,000 people out of Kabul in less than 36 hours.
He also said at the end of the day, if we didn't leave Afghanistan now, when did we leave? Another 10 years, another 5 years, another year? He said, I'm not about to send your son or your daughter to fight in Afghanistan. And then he went on to talk about, as people are being evacuated, where are they being taken to?
1. Planes taking off from Kabul are not flying directly to the United States. They're landing at U.S. military bases and transit centers around the world. Number 2, at these sites where they're landing, we are conducting thorough scrutiny, security screening for everyone who is not a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident. Anyone arriving in the United States will have undergone a background check. Number 3, once screened and cleared, we will welcome these Afghans who helped us in the war effort over the last 20 years to their new home in the United States of America.
All right, and then when asked about what about this August 31st deadline he has for completing the U.S. withdrawal, here's what he had to say about that.
Our hope is we will not have to extend, but there are going to be discussions, I suspect, on how far along we are in the process.
I just don't understand why all of this wasn't thought out, months ago. I just wonder. I don't know. I'm not the president. I just wonder why it seems like all of this is being done after the fact. Like, if you wanted to leave, why didn't you plan to get, folks out first? Was it not possible to get everybody out at once? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
All right, so we'll continue to keep you updated, but the Pentagon is asking for 6 U.S. airlines to help with the evacuation effort. So they're asking for 18 aircrafts. They want 3 each from American, from Atlas Air, Delta, Omni Air, 2 from Hawaiian Airlines, and 4 from United Airlines.
Spirit, stand down. Okay, Spirit, Southwest, y'all stand down. We don't need you at a time like this. Okay?
Yesterday, American said they're sending 3 wide-body aircraft to the Arabian Peninsula and Europe to assist with the emergency evacuations. All right, and Storm Henry over the weekend, a lot of people were affected by this 2 days of heavy, sustained rains that flooded areas as far as southwest as New Jersey and Connecticut. It went as far to Connecticut, also Rhode Island, made landfall on the coast of Rhode Island. And there was a lot of rain knocking out power to over 140,000 homes. A lot of bridges closed, swamped roads. Some people were stranded in their vehicles. I know a lot of people have flights to catch, so if you are trying to get out today, just make sure that you pay attention to what's going on, because I know the airport's got to be a mess. Mm-hmm. And flooding in Tennessee left 21 people dead and around 20 others missing after severe flooding that swept through. So they're experiencing devastating loss of life over the last couple of days, according to the police and fire chief in a news conference yesterday. This weather, boy.
Too much going on.
A lot going on.
All right. Well, we have a lot going on this morning, too.
Yes.
Well, that was your front page news. Yeah, Boosie will be joining us next. We're going to kick it with Boosie. Right. We got a lot to talk about.
We're going to have a conversation with Boosie about a lot of things. I can't wait to convince Boosie that DJ Envy's positivity water will make him gay, since Boosie thinks that there are things that can turn you gay. I'm going to make him believe Envy's water will do just that.
My goodness. All right, we'll get into that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
The goddamn legend himself.
Boosie Badass.
Right.
Boosie Boo. How you feeling this morning, Boosie?
I'm feeling great. I woke up early, smoked me a good one, and I like the scene of New York. Went early in the morning with the trash cans and all that, and it made me get higher, actually.
It make you feel like coming to America when Eddie was coming out in Queens?
Yeah. They love me in New York. I can't, like, everywhere I go, they've been, Boosie, you standing up for us, and like they got some real I got some love out here.
I tried to get your Instagram back, Boosie. I tried, man.
I'm glad you did because you saw that discrimination.
Now, they made fun of me for flagging Kim Kardashian.
Hey.
But I said, when I post my flyers when I DJ at the strip club, they take it down. Flag and take it down.
Bro, it was just me. I was doing too much.
Well, I'm glad you can admit that,
woke
Boosie.
up. When the world was asleep, I woke them up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people, I think they just got tired of seeing me. Because, you know, like, bro, like how my Instagram was never taken. Mm-hmm. I never been suspended. Mm-hmm. To be expelled forever, you know, so I wasn't feeling that. So I know I got my opinions. I can say what I want, you know.
Not on them people platform.
Right, and they showed me. They showed me. You know.
Why you don't go to fan base?
I got all kind of people trying to. I got Chineses. I got everybody trying to, you know, create me a.
You got what kind of nieces?
Chineses.
What's Chinese?
Nieces?
Chinese people.
Oh, Chinese.
Oh, I was like, who nieces trying to get with your pussy? I was like,
Chinese people.
You know, I got people, you know, everywhere trying to make me an uncensored app, you know, and that's what I'm working on right now because.
Fan base is black owned, you know what I'm saying? Isaac Hayes III. You can go over there and turn up.
Yeah, I talked to Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
I talked to the son or whatever, but I ain't made no decision on. I won't take everything.
You got a bunch of endorsements, huh? Because even when you sat down, you was like, I don't want to sit with Envy Water because you got your own water.
He didn't say Envy Water. He said, I want to sit with this water. And then he said Envy Water. He said, all right, you can leave it.
Yeah, man, I got water, cologne, chips, noodles, you name it, I do it. That's what I do.
None of them get offended by the stuff you do?
Well, once it's 50-50, hey, what can you get offended by? You know, you invested in Boosie. And I mean, we doing good I do good as an independent. I got a cult following. Mm-hmm. Like I do real good. You know, like in the Corona, I was getting checks, 6-7 checks that ain't had nothing to do with rap.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you do take it too far sometimes? Because you said
I think I say it the wrong way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean everything I say, and I say what I mean. But sometimes I feel like I say it the wrong way sometimes. But I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And people need to understand that, you know, the world has an opinion. And then I got an opinion, and I'm just one who expressed my opinion.
But last time we spoke, you said that your mama even told you stop volunteering your opinion for things that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, about that Dwayne Wade.
And you sat down with Mike Tyson and told Mike Tyson you should mind your business sometime too. Why can't you just mind your business sometime?
Because I'm realer than what I'm supposed to do.
What you mean?
I'm realer, like if it's in my heart, you know, just because I'm negotiated with him like that doesn't mean I won't say it because I pay me. You know, you can't blackball me. I pay me. You know, even with my music, you know, like my last album I dropped with Connect Music Group, you know, that I'm part owner of. It's hard to blackball me, you know, just like they got people like they think they got millions of people love what I'm doing. I'm a voice for people who can't speak. You know, I'm just the only one got the to speak in this industry because everybody else is ran by, you know, the industry.
What about even saying like you would beat his ass? So, and I saw Lil Nas X responded to that. You think that's too far?
Nah, because I just be feeling like sometimes I gotta speak up because, you know, as far as straight people in the world, you don't have an opinion on homosexuality. Everything is harm. If you say anything, I'm straight, I like women, it's vulgar to.
I don't know that's vulgar.
That ain't true.
Yes.
No, but I
just you can't brag on.
I just
really
I think
smashing
that ain't
on
true.
your sexuality.
I don't think anybody has that problem.
It's ran by.
Boosie rappers been talking about f***ing women forever in videos and they songs. That ain't changed.
I know it's a different day now. You can't just like the baby, like bro, like you know, like how many times you been on set? All y'all DJs, and you heard somebody say, "If you ain't got AIDS, make noise," in the whole club.
Oh no, you're right. That's true. That's true. But it's a different time.
No, it's a different time, and because he's one of the biggest. You know, so they you know, they try to make examples out of people, you know, so the next person who blow like this, you gonna go with this. And I feel, you know, they're attacking our children. You know, you make all the other, you make everybody support this. Who love these rappers?
The kids?
The kids.
Yeah, but you know,
you make every rapper go with it. If every rapper go with it,
I heard
you grab that generation. I know I loved every rapper when I was little. I loved every rapper. You know what I'm saying? I try to copy what they did. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new day now, and I just feel like, you know, they pushing it on our our younger generation.
Listen, I love rap. I love hip hop. I love our culture. But I saw you say that you feel like he is a negative influence. Why are you acting like rappers haven't been negative influences for years? Whether it's talking about murder, celebrating the drug culture, the gang culture, violence against women, like we just as negative. So how is he the person that you decide to point at and say, "Oh, you're ruining it for the kids"? What have street rappers done to the kids?
I really get offended when it was like he was saying that he would go up there and perform naked in front, all the all the people. And I was like, damn, all these straight people in the world, all these millions of kids gonna watch this, and no straight rapper ain't gonna say, hey, nah, we don't want you on that TV. Nobody's not gonna,
I don't understand that logic, Boosie. I saw you say that people be trying to be straight. How you try to be straight? If you're straight, you ain't gotta try to be. I don't care.
Run it back again.
On the video, you said people trying to be straight.
Nas X say he won't perform naked on stage for charity. You don't think that's disrespect in front of boys who trying to be straight?
I'm like, how you try to be straight?
No, I'm just saying as far as if you got your kids watching TV, would you want, if you trying to straight raise strong young black men, would you be cool and sitting there watching Nas X go up there and take his clothes off?
What age we talking about?
You're part of the problem.
What age we talking about? Because I don't want my kids looking at anything sexual at a certain age.
Yeah, at a certain age.
But once they get to a certain age, nothing wrong with that.
Man, girl. I want my kids.
Because by the way,
I'm just saying this is a national stage. This is a national stage.
Man, Boosie, we grew up seeing worst images on TV. Man, we seen dudes on TV holding guns. Like I said, celebrating violence against women, the drug culture, the gang culture,
and all this leads to my opinion.
I don't
like. I can. If I feel that way, I'ma say it.
I respect
and
it.
I mean it. You may not feel that way. They may not feel that way, but I feel that way.
Do you feel like you've ever been a negative influence to the kids?
Yes, I've been a negative influence. Yeah,
okay.
but at the time I was, I was so, I'm just rapping my life. I'm just, I wasn't the rapper who rapped the movies. I couldn't go in there and rap the movies. I went in there and rap about what happened that day to me, rap about what happened that night to me. So I never thought I was affecting the culture until I came home and damn near all my friends was dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, I wasn't trying to affect the culture like that as far as negativity. I was just writing my life stories.
Now don't move, we got more with Boosie when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Boosie Badass. Now what about when you see an artist, you talked about rappers, like when you see like Birdman and Lil Wayne kissing each other on the lips, or you see, Turk talking about some of the stuff that they did, because it's the same thing.
Nah.
Why not?
How them rocking that city, they really on some old mafia shit. Get on them drugs, like the niggas be it's different out there, you know what I'm saying? Like Baton Rouge, we ain't kissing nobody. They ain't never been down there, but I done seen in the city, they different. New Orleans, they on some mafia shit. They come from, thinking they mafia made, like the Marcellos and all that shit, like they, so I understand that. I understand that,
Because they're under the same thing. If a kid sees that, they might not understand it and see their favorite rappers kissing each other and be like, okay.
Right.
I just want you to leave them people alone, Boosie.
I ain't picking with nobody.
Yes,
I don't have.
Leave people alone, Boosie.
I don't have.
They not bothering you.
Hey, look, bro. Like the people who so-called hate me in the LGBT community, like I don't know them. Like everybody who in my life, my other assistant, a family member, like our gay people, I have good relationships with them.
They tell you to stop, Boosie. Do they tell you to stop?
Nah.
You lying.
Nah, real shit. They understand.
You do have gay people.
They be like, I wish people really knew that you don't, have,
Right, we saw that you took a picture with Flame Monroe, who is trans.
We was talking all downstairs.
Right, so I want to ask you this, because you do have gay people in your life. Do you feel like it is important to have that representation, though? Because there are people who are just gay in this world. That's who they are, and that's how they identify. And so to be able to see yourself represented on TV, because for a child who knows that they're gay, it is difficult when anybody makes it seem like it's wrong or they can't see themselves in movies, in music. You don't think that's important too?
I think that's important, but it goes the same way for the straight people.
But there's plenty of straight representation. I think
It's
there's a lot more.
This world is different. It's
That
not
ain't
plenty.
true, man.
There's way more straight
It's
representation.
probably more. It's probably like the rappers. Like just think of look at the rappers.
Hey, but man, because why gay people
this gay stuff is bigger than you think.
Why gay people don't turn
They
straight
got
with all
probably
this?
gay rappers, probably. Like they.
What about women on women? Do you mind that?
Not. I don't mind it as far as marriage. I don't mind. Like I'm not gonna support if my child, one of my child, was to marry a woman. I'm not gonna support that.
You wouldn't go to the wedding. You wouldn't say I love you anyway.
I would tell her I love her, but I wouldn't go to the wedding.
But you like watching girls with girls,
listen,
Boosie?
because my family is built on legacy. If I let that slide, that gonna slide from my son, from my grandson, and I'm gonna lay it down to where they gonna know that
I just think life is a lot harder for people who are gay. People don't
gay,
just.
You pretty much disowning them. I can't.
No, hell no. I'm going to love them to death, but I won't support marriage. I'm not giving my child away to another woman.
So you don't mind
I would love her to death, but I'm not, I don't want to start that. I have the right to do that. As parents, we have the right to do that. Mm-hmm. Everybody parent different, but as parents, once that child come out you make those decisions. And that's what the world need to know. Like,
Boosie, you're right. You're entitled to your opinion. The only thing I disagree with is the fact that you say Lil Nas X is a super negative influence on the kids. And you said something earlier. You talked about, when you came home, a lot of your fans was in jail or dead. So when you say things like, you want to beat up Lil Nas X, you could possibly be encouraging violence against gay people, man. So that's what I would tell you to watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't encourage because they are 4 times more likely.
But that's what I'm saying. So don't even.
I just told you, gay people not after me in the real world. This is just social media. The world did this. Gay people don't in the real world. They even have gay people at my concerts. Bro, in the real world, people respect me for standing up, and they gonna take me a long way in life. Regardless if ain't nobody other rapper spoke about it,
But I'm saying
that
you could
singles me out.
You could be encouraging violence against gay people. He even said
I'm not I never said I know.
You said you wanted to beat him up.
No, for going up there and he wanted to get naked. And if I was there at the awards on the front row and he got naked right there, I would drag him
I don't
up.
think anybody should get naked at an award
If a straight
show.
person got on the stage naked, you would do the same thing.
A straight person.
If he wasn't gay, you saying a straight person got on stage, you would do the same.
Yeah, right. If he got naked, I will him up.
So it's not about being gay. Don't get naked on an award stage.
You don't get naked on a with children. You want your children to see? Come on, bro.
So you feel like that about the women who go up there and do that too, then?
Who get naked on the?
Yeah. Or who do get naked, dance sexually, do sexual stuff on stage?
You ain't finna turn this around on those strippers on me.
Man, what is you talking? You gonna have all the strippers, man.
I need my strippers. They already trying to ban me. You know I need my strippers. No down talk on the strippers.
Have they tried to ban you from shows and concerts like you seen with the baby? Have they tried to with you?
Nah. My shows are even packer than ever. You can't ban me, I'm not part of those festivals that you can take me off. I do my own festivals. I do a birthday bash in Mississippi. I'm throwing this year. I do my Boosie bash. That's August 28th coming up, and I make crazy.
We all remember that Coke can in the video, the Coke can in the shower video. Remember you did that?
Yeah.
Did the Lil Nas X video make you think of that situation?
Nah. That was just a situation with me, coming to the pen and not knowing the rules,
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I got my eyes bust just not knowing the rules.
I just don't like to see brothers causing themselves unnecessary stress, and I don't like us causing unnecessary stress to people. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people are free to be who they are. Because, look, you have people in your life who are gay, people who work with you. You have family members.
Right.
And you have no problem taking pictures with people if they're gay.
Right.
So the thing that bothers you is the representation on television. Is that what it is?
Yeah, television bothers me. When I came home from jail, it bothered me. I was like, God, it was new to my eyes. If you don't protect your kids, they're gonna be stirred that way in this day and age. They're gonna really be stirred that way. I just feel like we gotta.
I just feel were gay before.
But everybody wanna be. Everybody got the right to what they wanna be. If you wanna have your kids gay, you can have your kids gay. If you want to protect your kids from being gay, you have that right.
Well, I don't know that you want to have your kids gay. It's just that if your kids are gay, they're just gay. Because I do think life is harder for you if you are gay. Because there's a lot of 4 times the chance of violence more than the average person. And there's a lot of attacks on LGBTQ community. So I do think you make your life harder. So I don't think anybody's like, I just want to be gay because I've seen it on TV. It's how you feel. Because I've never kissed a woman. I've never done any of those things. And I see it all the time. But that doesn't mean I want to do it. Because I think you have to feel like that's who you are to be able to relate to that. I don't think...
Was you raised not to do it?
I wasn't raised anyway because I've been around. I'm from New York, so I've seen it all. And I have friends who are gay. I have friends who are trans. But it's never made me say that's what I want to be.
Okay.
You think people are born gay, or you think they...
I don't know.
He has no idea.
I don't know. I'm not a gay.
And you've
seen
it too, and it doesn't make you want to say...
I'm not a gay spologist or whatever. You know.
What?
But you've seen
a doctor who studied gay people.
What about
I just made a new name.
What about
spologist?
What about the WE TV show? I heard you had a WE TV show, but they pulled.
I was doing a reality show, and
what happened to that show? I love that show.
With the stuff with Dwayne Wade came out,
and they said because you tried to pay a woman to sleep with your son or something.
Nah,
like that.
It was just everywhere I went after that to shop the reality show, it was straight about that. So I knew that this industry right here is ran by those.
Now don't move, we got more with Boosie when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Boosie Badass. Yee?
Now you do have Me Against the World out, so you really feel like it is you against the world, this song?
Yeah, because people, that's what social media did. The gay people on social media, they seem to hate me, but...
You bought all that on yourself, Boosie.
But the real people and the gay people, a lot of gay people in Atlanta, like they love me, like they, so I don't know if it's a real side and another side, an angry side, but the gay people I know got the best hearts. Like,
it feels like it's personal.
I trust gay people more than...
So if you're allied, and you got to support them.
This is interesting, because it feels like you feel like there's something personal against you from the gay community, but at the same time, you feel like they support you.
Yeah, the gay community, like they support me, like, like in real life. I never met the gays who see me and I never met those, like all the gay people I know enjoy my company and I enjoy their company.
Well, how do we figure out how Boosie can support them? Let's do that, because you're saying you're an ally, but an ally comes with support. How can we mend these bridges?
We just need to have we need to have our as straight people, as we need to have our voice too. If you never let her have a voice, we're gonna get ran down. Everything that come from our voice gonna get shuttered with negative and ignorance. So we as straight people, we gotta have a voice too. If you keep taking away our voice, hey.
What if somebody said, "Hey man, every rapper that get on stage and rap about guns and drugs, I'm gonna pull them off the stage and beat their ass"?
I don't know. You steady trying to tie those two in, Charlamagne, but
no,
yes, you are.
No, because what I'm
steady trying to tie those in.
No, because I'm saying I don't want us to be hypocrites, because we all can put out negative images at times. You know what I'm saying? I don't think one of us is in a position to judge the other. Because I don't think.
Right, but you, as a person, as a man, and a lot of these rappers ain't real men to speak about, how they feel. A lot of rappers feel like me, but they call me. They ain't these bowling ball. Mm-hmm. They call me Boosie, man. I'm so glad you saying. They call me. I'm doing what a lot of people in the world, see as positive, even though social media make it look as negative. You got a whole nother generation who older than us, 40s and 50s, who absolutely love what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely feel I'm the last one left. You got OG rappers call me, I ain't gonna say no name, but like Boosie, you the last one left. You know what I'm saying? And realness is everything to me. I'm not a puppet. I can't feel a certain way and sit in a room and not say nothing because you gave me $300,000.
Boosie, do you think that there's people who's scared or intimidated that are gay but don't want to come out and let the world know because of how they'll be treated or how people will talk about them?
Of course.
Right. So, yeah, so I that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a world yet where gay people have taken over. I feel like it's still difficult.
What you think is percentage-wise?
I have no idea, because I think there's a lot of people who haven't come out and who won't just because they're nervous. That's why people are DL. That's why people are doing things on the low and not telling anyone, because they don't want to be judged and they don't want to be looked at a certain way. I'm just a fan of letting you do your thing. I'm going to do my thing, and that's it. You know, and I do want kids to have somebody to look up to. So if they're having feelings, they're not feeling like I'm a bad person because I'm gay or I'm suicidal. I don't want to live here because people are judging me for that. So I do feel like as role models, as representation, it's just important. But, you know, I do want to move on.
And it's important with the straight kids, too. Just think of 2 straight kids in a pack of 4 gay people.
But I do think that there's plenty of representation for everybody in this room.
We got to fight for those, too. Why you don't know if everybody in this room?
Well, you're right. You're right. I don't.
Why? Yeah, you just say you don't know that.
But I
got
know
8 people in this room.
But nobody here has come out. So as far as I know,
now, Boosie, you came to New York and you were yelling Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him and take him back on the plane to Boosie Bash.
When is Boosie Bash?
August 27th through the 29th, but his date is August 28th, and he gave me his word that he was gonna do it. So
I didn't hear you yelling Rihanna though. I figured you'd be yelling Rihanna when you got to New York.
Nah, man. I told y'all that's a fantasy, bro. Y'all kill that, bro.
You kept going with
everybody in this room, if you've been in the industry, you had a fantasy of somebody.
Right?
Everybody that had a fantasy of you saying, boy, they can get it. If he came, I about give him some. Everybody had, you done had that fantasy. Everybody, you done had that fantasy.
Somebody gonna edit that. They're gonna edit that.
You done had that fantasy, and something that came in, you like, I'll chew on that.
Boosie, they gonna edit you. They gonna edit you, Boosie, saying he coming here right now. I'm gonna give him some.
If he came, I about give him some.
They gonna edit you saying that.
Check this water out. They got me drinking somebody else's water. I got my own alkaline. See, working with.
Can we talk about this? Documentary, this biopic?
Whoa, Boost! I got the best biopic ever.
Talk about that. Let's get into that.
It's the best biopic ever. It's the best biopic ever. It's better than Get Rich or Die Trying. It's better than Tupac. It's the best biopic ever.
All right, give us some details.
September 24th. Directed by me. Assisted directed by Joe Spike. And you know, I wanted to take it to all the big people, but everybody was trying to take it from me. And it was just like when I first got a record deal. You know, by me being my first time directing, my first time in New York, they was trying to just take my film.
How long
so
did
I
you
went
shoot?
with Vire streaming service, black owned.
Yeah, so is it somebody playing you as like a young Boosie?
Yeah, my son plays me when I'm little. I got another dude play me. Then I play me when I get older.
So where
and I got another film dropping on Christmas Day too.
Where does it start?
It starts from my mama pregnant. Yeah, my mama pregnant. That's when it starts. It starts from birth.
So what was that like while your mom was pregnant when you were first born as a little?
My daddy come in, asking where's effing money at, woo-da-woo. She tell him, I spent it on the bills because I knew you were going to spend it on that shit. So that's how I come on, and it go into my life, and, it's called My Struggle. It's a great biopic.
So what's the movie coming out Christmas in December?
Where's MJ? It's something like that. Where's MJ? It's a film about, it's something like The Home Alone. But it's way better. Desi Banks and Grove Hero, they the crooks. Flavor Flav in the movie. I can't tell you his role.
So y'all got tight now, huh? After
yeah, that's my boy now.
Did you ever think y'all looked alike before people started saying that?
It started floating through my head how many people was telling me. They've been telling me that since I started rapping. So I done looked at the picture a couple of times like, hell nah. Nah, man, I think on certain pictures, they can put it together. I don't look good on pictures, but when I get in front of a bitch, I'm gonna make her whip. No, I'm nice looking in person. I'm ugly on camera. My eyes all, but when I get up on you, I'm pretty handsome. That's what my mama said.
I heard somebody say that this morning, man. You know who said that?
Who?
Flame.
Oh, Flame. Hey, Flame.
Flame said that this morning.
We was running it down there.
Flame did say that.
She was running it down there.
She's a super fan.
I feel like she understand me.
Flame, you understand Boosie?
I do.
Flame also didn't know you were so small. She was like, I didn't know he was so small.
But I knew he was smart. Isn't your mother like a teacher or something?
Yeah.
I knew you were smart. I know just some of your rhetoric. I hear the intelligence. We were just talking about what kind of dad he represents, that we need to see that from different capacities from black men, because all black men don't raise their children the same. That don't mean that there's love missing or that there is time missing. He just does it a different way. But I'm a fan of Boosie. When I was a girl way back, that was my type right there. But that was way back. See, I would never disrespect.
Why you blushing, Boosie?
Wait a minute, no.
Boosie, why you blushing?
Look at
Boosie.
But let me be honest, because I would never put him in a place to make him feel uncomfortable. See,
Yeah.
Because when I come here, I don't make men feel uncomfortable. Whatever you want to play, men play. But that's on them. I would never push up on somebody else. But, see, I'm sitting next to Envy. I'm not pushing up on him. Plus, he too light skinned. He don't want this red ass.
Now don't move, we got more with Boosie when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Boosie Badass. Charlamagne?
How do we mend the bridge between Boosie and the LGBTQ community?
We just have to talk to each other and listen, and not listen to hear the 4 or 5 words that make you the trigger words. You have to listen to respond to teach the other person. I don't think that he's out of sorts with what he says, and I don't disagree completely with what he said about Lil Nas X. But Lil Nas X is gay, so the hypocrisy would be if he was on the BET Awards and he was kissing on a woman and he's openly gay, then people would be offended and say, well, why he kissing on that woman? Y'all know he gay. Then he goes to the DL. What he was saying was not, I don't want my kids to see inappropriate things that they watch on TV, but I don't agree with what he said about you around gay. I'm completely transgender. My son is completely straight. He goes to TSU, he's straight. And that's not because I raised him to live like me. I've told him, you live your life and be whoever you. Now, if he would have turned out to be gay, he would have just been gay. I wasn't going to love him no less. You have to put in a place as a parent, do I love my child more than I hate what they have become? Because you have no control over what your kid is going to become. They had no control over, your mom had no control over what you were going to become. But I think if your daughter did fall in love with a woman, and I know she's straight, but if she actually did, I think that you would realize.
But I still, as a parent, have the right to. Every parent is different. Like, you can't tell another parent who's parenting a child to how he can parent that child. You can just tell them only from your experience.
Well, Flame
not saying you wrong. She's just saying that your daughter, if that's what your daughter's into, that's what your daughter's into.
And you're not going to lose the love for your daughter. Even if she was to become a lesbian, you still love your daughter.
I told him that. I said that.
But you just said you wouldn't go to the wedding.
I said I wouldn't lose.
But I think that
I wouldn't lose no love for her at all. Like, I wouldn't lose no love for her, but I wouldn't want that to be a ongoing thing in my
Boosie, I think you're a genuine parent. I think you would.
I want my son to be gay.
Boosie's not a bad guy.
Boosie's not a bad guy. I'm gonna say this. I believe you would still go to that wedding if she came to you and was like, "Daddy, I need you there."
Flame just said, "I wouldn't want my children to be gay."
I wouldn't want my children to be gay. It's
a harder life.
Tough life.
Yeah.
I live this life. I'm 56. I've lived this life 12 times. I would not want my children to be gay, but you have no choice.
So as a parent, we can protect our children
but you
from
can't
that.
change their mind or their heart.
You just said you wouldn't want your child. Nobody would like, but I'm just saying, like, as a parent, we can fight. We have the as a parent, you have the choice to fight. Am I right?
I just, you know what? I feel like this better.
As a parent, do you have the choice to make your child want a man and a woman?
You can't.
No, you don't.
Have that choice.
We don't have that choice.
You got a preference, but you can't.
You can say, I don't want that to happen, but
yes, you can tell your child that I don't want that to happen. Like you just a child. You just because she's a child is a child. You just can't say if she say something, you gotta go with it.
Think about all the things that your parents told you not to do as a kid. I bet you did every single one of them.
I'm just saying, bro. We putting a child.
Listen.
Does a child mean more? Opinion means more than a parent.
No, we saying a child gonna do what a child gonna do.
Comes to you and say this and that, you just gotta go with it. That's what you're basically saying. I'm an intelligent person. That's what you're basically saying.
Well, how come gay people don't become straight based off all the imagery they see in the world?
We don't know. We don't know what's going on. It's social media this world up. Yeah, we don't know that. Y'all don't know if they hate me like that.
I just feel like we have a difference in opinion. I just feel like let people
agree to disagree.
Yeah,
I just want Boosie to leave people alone.
Right.
People ain't bothering you, Boosie.
Y'all want me to be quiet. Y'all want me to leave.
No, we
y'all
don't want you to be quiet.
But you're not going to get your point.
But we want you to. We don't want what you're saying to overshadow.
You're not getting your point across. I feel it. I feel you, but I can't sit in. I'm a real person. I just can't be quiet because you told me be quiet about a situation that I feel that's means to me.
Right.
But we've heard you speak on it.
But like Boosie's feelings. This is
his feelings.
This is how I feel.
And you can't say
if anybody think they can come
Boosie, that's how he feels.
Talk to me about not talking.
No.
It would never happen.
Listen,
that's my feeling.
I understand Boosie's opinion.
Just like y'all speaking for a whole community, I'm speaking for.
No, I'm not speaking for nobody. I'm just I'm just observing the situation. I just think it's
the world, the other world. Who's speaking for? I'm speaking for a billion people.
Boosie on both sides. Here, all three sides.
That's right.
And he feels like this. That's
but
I
just think it's
true. Like I can't apologize for something I believe in.
It's hypocritical for street rappers to point at another rapper and say they being negative for their lifestyle because that happened to us so much.
Because all this wouldn't be going on when Pac and Biggie then was here. Come on, let's keep it.
No, they used to get.
But I'm the only one speaking up. If Pac was here, he would have said something.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't be getting dragged like this by myself. Tupac would have said something.
I don't think.
I feel that in my heart.
Sexuality and crime is two different things to me.
It is two different.
Like, we got rappers that have been out here promoting straight up crime, that have been getting people locked up and killed.
Kids followed them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But
we don't point the finger at each other and say we wrong.
All of a sudden.
But listen, it doesn't matter, bro. Everybody got an opinion.
But you're gonna get this though. He's gonna have people that disagree, and you're gonna have to argue your point.
Right.
That's all.
Right. And then I do it to a T. I face anybody. I face Breakfast Club,
Mike Tyson,
anybody. Let's go because I'm real with me. Like, like a lot of people not real with them. You can't say you're a real nigga. You got 10, 20, 30 million, and you can't speak on how you feel. No, you're an artist.
But
controlled by
so let's just say this:
other people.
You don't hate gay people.
No, I just told you my assistant is gay.
Yes.
Yeah. Gay people have better whole. I can trust a gay person before I trust anybody.
Yes.
Before I trust a shooter, anybody. Gay people don't even steal like that. Like what?
What?
Oh wait! God damn!
Wait a minute. What?
That was hilarious. Oh my God.
Hey, you don't steal like that?
I don't steal a damn thing.
I swear to God, bro. Leave somebody regular around your shit.
Oh man.
And leave a gay person. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Into the green room for us to be testing. And I said, "Oh, I'm fanning out. I'm a big Boosie fan." He knew I wasn't a woman. I wasn't even dressed like this. I had on my jogging suit, and he was like, "What's up? Let's take a picture." He was very calm, very chill.
I'm not.
Boosie not a bad person, man.
I did 5 years in prison around gay people, like prison. Bro, you don't understand, bro. Like, I don't have nothing against gay people. I have problems with what they doing to the.
You think it's
culture.
an agenda being pushed?
Yeah, it's you know it's an agenda being pushed. But you just can't talk about it because you on here.
Just so it was a crime agenda too. It was a murder agenda too amongst the black community.
There we go.
It was a drug dealing agenda too. I'm just saying, Boosie. Well, we know that.
Okay,
though.
it was okay, but now it's more of a now it's more of that agenda, and it's not more of a crime agenda now because back now rappers not really rapping about spinning like they used to. It's more about drugs now.
Yes, that's an agenda being pushed. It's the fiend culture.
I come up under Cash Money when all the youngsters wanted money. Everybody was rapping about money. The locks, everybody had money. You know what I'm saying? It's a different culture now.
And you don't want no violence against gay people either.
Hell no, I don't want no violence against gay people. You know what I mean? Bro, like I don't want no violence against gay people. I can't beef with I'm Boosie, but I can't beef with a gay person. I beef with real steppers who everybody's scared of. I'm the only people I would like to beef with.
Because I don't know if you saw, I saw Lil Nas X say that, he felt he didn't want to talk about anything going on in hip hop because he felt it was like a danger to him. So he hired security because of everything that he's seeing on social media about him.
Oh, okay. Well, tell him he can let go as security. Boosie don't want to do you nothing, bro. Even if he went on there in no awards, I couldn't do nothing if I was at home because I'm not going to be at no awards anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if I was present at the award, that's why I said that. But, I ain't got no, Nas X don't need no security, especially not for me, bro, I got a reputation and legacy to hold up. What I look like beefing with a
Would you do a song with Nas X?
Nah.
Man, Boosie, you about money.
Nah, I wouldn't do a song with him, especially I didn't win that dude. Like, I don't.
Oh, I get what you're saying. But what if y'all made peace?
I do hundreds of features. I don't know if they gay or not. I can't say I did 100 features with people who ain't gay.
Right.
In this industry. Everybody's not gonna sell they soul. Everybody's not being paid by this white man. Everybody just not making rap money.
But you do realize you don't know who buying your water either. You don't know who buying your cologne. You don't know who buying your chips.
Right.
It could be people of all sexualities.
But you know what? You know what? After all this is said and done, I'm gonna stand up victorious. I'm gonna stand up victorious because I was the only one gave a shit. For a million other people. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go in the airport, it's the older people. They Boosie, I'm watching you now. You know, like, and I'm speaking. I'm just speaking how I feel.
Most of the older people see it differently. That's why. Too.
Hell yeah, they see it differently. They feel like they like Boosie. You bet not shit up. You know, they got people who feel like me, and it's an opinion across the world.
You ever thought about going to therapy?
For what? I feel I'm perfectly stable.
Oh my God.
I can talk when I want to talk. I can do whatever I want to do. I raise my kid like I want. I'm perfectly stable. Nobody's remoting me. I'm stable. If I go to therapy, what they gonna do? Remote me. They gonna make me be quiet. They gonna remote
mute him. Put the volume
mute
down.
you.
Mute him, yeah.
Volume. And they gonna talk over me. I don't let nobody talk over me. Whether I'm in a room, whether I'm in a business deal, nobody gonna talk over me. That's me.
Well, Boosie, we appreciate you for joining us and having this conversation.
Man, I had one more question I wanted
What's
to
the
ask.
question?
There was a topic the other day up here on the Breakfast Club. Envy and Charlamagne were discussing something that Turk said about how every guy plays gay games. And then they said they were talking about the games that they play. Did you see that interview that he did with Vlad?
Nah. What he was talking about?
He was saying that every guy plays gay games. And you know, Charlamagne and Envy have played some gay games up here on the Breakfast Club. Is it true that every guy, because I was hearing things.
Explain what gay games are.
What are gay games?
Explain what gay games are.
Keep drinking that water, you find out. Keep drinking that water.
What the y'all got going on? Y'all got gay water in this motherfucker? Y'all got gay water in this motherfucker? Oh, they trying to take the straight pride out.
I'm done with y'all, man. It's Boosie Badass. It's the Breakfast
He still
Club.
love y'all, though. He still love y'all.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, it's your girl Angela Yee, and we can all use a break from time to time. My friends at the General Insurance believe that sometimes a little break goes a long way. That's why they make it easy to get reinstated after a lapse in coverage. Plus, they'll work with you to help keep you covered and always treat you with respect. Take a closer look at The General. Call 800-GENERAL or go to thegeneral.com. Some restrictions apply.
For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with The General.
Charlamagne say the gang dunk it of the day, man.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit me with the heat.
Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Well, Ed Sheeran, Donkey of the Day for Monday, August 23rd goes to Tracy Reeves and Michael Amica. I believe Tracy Reeves and Michael Amica live near or around the Mobile, Alabama area. And one thing about life, if you play stupid games, you will always win stupid prizes. And when I say these two were playing an extremely stupid game, man, listen, I don't even know how to properly get into this story, but I'll start off by screaming, black men don't cheat. All right, that is a statement. All right, not only are we saying black men don't cheat, we are saying black men don't cheat, as in do not, okay? It's just simply not worth it nowadays. I mean, it was never worth it, but when you get to a certain point in your life when you know better, you have to do better, because when you don't do better, and when you absolutely know better, bad things happen. Okay, now that warning isn't just for black men, though. All men of all races, colors, and creeds should not cheat. All right, women should not cheat. I know. Women only cheat when they're lacking something in their main relationship, whatever. I get it. Well, break up with the guy. All right, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I know. Men cheat for ego, women cheat for emo, as in their emotions, whatever. Don't do it. Okay, if you are committed to someone, be committed to that person. If you're not committed to that person, then find something else to do with your time and life, because, oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. And that's what happened in this situation. A weave was webbed, okay? A weave of bullets and violence, because Tracy Reeves was living foul. When I say foul, I mean foul. And it's a prime example of why we don't need to cheat. None of us. All right, let's go to WALA Fox 10 for the report, please.
Frank and Tracy Reeves live at this house on Skidmore Road in Creola. Deputies say Frank Reeves got into a gun battle inside the home with the man he thought was an intruder. But investigators say that man, Michael Amica, is Tracy Reeves' boyfriend. According to deputies, Tracy was letting Amica live inside the home for more than a year, and her husband never had a clue. Investigators say both men shot each other. Frank was hit in the chest, Amica shot in the leg and elbow, both taken to the hospital. Mobile County Sheriff's Captain Paul Birch says Amica and Tracy Reeves were high on methamphetamines.
Michael Amica was the side piece. whatever bullets Michael Amica received. He earned them. Not only did he earn them, some would say he deserved them. Okay, this is one of those, that whatever happened to this man, Michael Amica, was probably justifiable. Okay, what isn't justifiable is that the husband, Frank Reeves, got shot at all. What did he do to deserve that? All right, the wife, Tracy Reeves, needs to be charged with any and everything. This is all her fault. You got your side piece living in your husband's house for over a year, and the husband had no idea. I don't even understand how that works. You providing the side piece food, feeding him like he's a stray dog. This is what kids do when they have a pet they don't want their parents to know about. All right, your parents told you to stop feeding that damn dog, but no! And what's sad about all of this is Tracy don't care about either one of these individuals. You didn't warn your side piece or your husband about what was to come. You had to know both of them had guns. I mean, damn, you couldn't think of any other plan? Clearly, Michael Amica never heard I Got a Story to Tell by Biggie, but Michael, you have to know Tracy doesn't give a damn about you. Okay, after a year treating you like a mutt with no home, she told her husband there was an intruder in the house, knowing damn well you was her side piece and he was going to try to blow your brains out, and vice versa. Okay, but also, Michael, even if you and Tracy want to sleep with each other, there are much safer locations than the house she shares with her husband. All right, Tracy don't care about anyone but herself. All right, her husband and side piece should both feel betrayed, and betrayal is the worst kind of hurt because it means someone was willing to hurt you just to make themselves feel better. All Tracy was trying to do was make herself feel better. She didn't care about anyone in this situation except for herself. I can see her saying to herself, whoever lives in this situation is who I'm going to be with. She probably was hoping one of them smoked the other, but by the grace of God, both have lived. And I want to know why I see that Michael Amica has been charged with assault, possession of a controlled substance, possession of a firearm with an altered serial number, and he's a convicted felon. And they say ICE charges are forthcoming. But where are the charges for Tracy? I don't know what she should be charged with, but I'm sure the Mobile County Sheriff's Office can think of something because this is all her fault. Please give Tracy Reeves and Michael Amica the biggest he are. I would play a game of guess what race it is, but Mobile, Alabama, everybody high off meth. I think we can figure this one out, right?
Yeah, we got that one.
Okay.
All right.
Jesus.
Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We were supposed to play our conversation with Flame Monroe, comedian Flame Monroe. But we're going to open up the phone lines. Boosie Badass just left.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to know your thoughts, your opinions. What you thought about Boosie's interview and what he said.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
There's a lot of different things that was said here.
That's right. So let's open up the phone lines and let's have a conversation. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to The Breakfast Club topic.
Break it down.
800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club. It's topic time.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, Boosie was with us last hour, and he said a lot, man. He said a lot during that interview.
He definitely did say a lot.
A lot of contradictory things.
Definitely a lot of contradictory things. But I mean, that's what conversation is for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you missed some of it, let's play a snippet of some of what Boosie was talking about this morning.
You could be encouraging violence against gay people. He even said...
I'm not I never said. I know.
You said you wanted to beat him up?
No, for going up there and, you want to say you wanted to get naked. And if I was there at the awards on the front row and he got naked right there, I would drag him
I don't think anybody should get naked at an award show.
If a straight person got on the stage naked, you would do the same thing.
A straight person.
If he wasn't gay, you saying a straight person got on stage, you would do the same.
Yeah, right. If he got naked, I will him up.
So you feel like that about the women who go up there and do that too, then?
Who get naked on the...
Yeah. Or who do get naked, dance sexually, do sexual stuff on stage?
You ain't finna turn this around on those strippers on me.
Man, what is you talking? You gonna have all the strippers, man.
All right, so we're opening up the phone line to just asking what are your thoughts. I mean, we spoke to him for damn near an hour. So 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Yes, this is Josette Kokla.
Peace, Josette. How are you?
I'm fine.
What were your thoughts on Boosie interview?
I am the mother of gay individual, and she is getting married to her fiance.
Mm-hmm.
When she first came out, I wasn't happy with it. But what I realized is that's my child, and I'm going to love her unconditionally. When they get married, I will be at the wedding, front and center. I will cook for it, decorate, anything else she needs me to do.
I know that's right.
Because
That's
the
what.
love of my life.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Boosie. He could say that now. He said he'll still love his daughter, but he wouldn't go to the wedding, and I don't believe that. I believe that he would, you know. And a lot of times people,
as a parent, your opinion changes. You realize that that is your child, no matter what.
What did you
The same way that you would lay your life down for them. If someone was out there hurting them, you will put everything aside to ensure their happiness.
True. I wonder what were you against initially when you found out your daughter was LGBTQ?
Because I had a girl. The nail time, the hair time, all of that. If I feel like it was going to be snatched away from me, but we still hang out, we still have fun. We still do mother-daughter things because they're still my daughter.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that society, because I know one of Boosie's things is he doesn't want his child to see gay people represented on television. He feels like there's an agenda. What are your thoughts on that?
Society has to graduate. Things are changing all around us.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't help who you love.
That's right.
Right.
And as I said to Boosie,
thank you, Mama.
If that logic made sense, how come gay people don't never turn straight based off all the images that they see in the media?
Well, let's go to another caller. Hello, who's this?
Antonio.
Tonio, man, what you think about Boosie earlier this morning on the Breakfast Club?
Man, it's not what he said, it's how he said it. Charlamagne, you preach a lie about equality.
Yes, sir.
So if the LGBT community wants to be equal, you got to take whatever comes with it. The way he said it was wrong.
What do you mean? What did he say wrong? This is why I agree with. I disagree with him saying Lil Nas X is negative. I don't think no street rapper, has any moral ground to stand on to be able to say that. You know what I mean? Especially being, huh?
You're absolutely right, Charlamagne. You're absolutely right.
And I disagree with him saying he want to pull Lil Nas X off stage and beat him up. I don't think nobody should be attacked for what they are.
That's why I say the way he said it was wrong. But there's a lot of communities out here that get attacked that nobody comes to their defense. I have family that is part of the LGBT community, and I love them with all my heart. But if you want to be equal, you got to take the slander the way anybody else would. The heavy set community, all the other communities get the same type of slander.
I think
we can't come to somebody else's defense just because. You understand what I'm saying? We can't come to.
No, I think we blurring lines. I think we blurring lines. We can never encourage violence towards any community. No.
Right. That's why I say it was the way he said it.
I don't think there's no good way to say you want violence against the community, sir.
And also, Boosie didn't say he would have dragged Lil Nas X off the stage because he was gay. He said he would drag ananybody off the stage, straight or gay, that was on stage.
But we know that's a contradiction because he don't feel like that about women that be on stage half naked.
You
know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's already a lot of violence against the LGBTQ plus community, so saying anything violent like that could actually, incite people to do things, so you don't ever want to even put violence into it. There's already enough issues.
At all.
All right. 800-585-1051. Boosie, he stopped through earlier, and we had a great conversation with him, and we tried to talk to him, but he didn't listen. But we're asking, what were your thoughts on the interview? Call us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Come on.
800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we kicked it with Boosie earlier today. Let's play a snippet of that interview.
You could be encouraging violence against gay people. He even said,
I'm not I never said. I know.
You said you wanted to beat him up.
No, for going up there and, he wanted to say he wanted to get naked. And if I was there at the awards on the front row and he got naked right there, I would drag him up.
I don't think anybody should get naked at an award show.
If a straight person got on the stage naked, you would do the same thing.
A straight person.
If he wasn't gay, you saying a straight person got on stage, you would do the same.
Yeah, right. If he got naked, I would him up, bro.
So you feel like that about the women who go up there and do that too, then?
Who get naked on the
yeah, or who do get naked, dance sexually, do sexual stuff on stage?
You ain't finna turn this around on those strippers on me.
Man, what is you talking? You gonna have all the strippers, man.
Now we're taking your phone calls, asking your thoughts. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Thomas from Ohio. What's happening?
What's up,
Hey,
Thomas from Ohio?
What were your thoughts on Boosie this morning?
Man, it was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, when it comes to this agenda, it's very hard on a lot of us. For me personally, as a parent, because I have a child that has identified himself as gay, and I don't know how far they're thinking. But for me, is like this. Boosie is right. We should be able to say something. I'm not against gay people. I'm not against the transgender community in the sense of that choice that you make. You know what I'm saying? That's a choice that people make. So you got to live with the choices that you make in life, and that's it. But when it comes to us as straight people and trying to live a life of a straight life, rather, I should say, and we speak against something that we know is wrong, and we are ridiculed and shut down.
Who told you it was wrong, though?
I think it's unfair.
Wrong is subjective. Like, why do you think somebody's sexuality is wrong?
And why does it matter what somebody else is doing if it doesn't affect you?
That's what I don't understand. Why do we care about where men decide to stick their penis?
Let's get another caller. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Chelsea.
Hey, good morning. What were your thoughts on Boosie's conversation this morning?
I just don't agree with the part of him saying he can go to his daughter's wedding if she did decide to be with a woman. Because I am a woman who grew up to, I like other women. And my parents did not support that at all. And it actually put me in a hard space in my life. Like, it was very troubling. I went through hiding that, my sexuality, being sneaky, not wanting to, let my family know, scared to let my family know. And when I was a child, my dad actually kind of almost disowned me because of it.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, now that I'm older, though, I am with another woman now. I'm engaged to another woman, and my dad had to kind of get with it.
Right.
It's either he loves me, so that's gonna overpower everything. And I think that he would come to the wedding now. That I'm older and I make my own decisions. And it was very hard growing up, with having that down look on you all the time just for what you naturally like. It's not okay.
And, I agree with you on that because some people feel like being gay, you could turn gay from watching TV and people make the choice like it's trendy, but it's a harder life to be gay. It's not
I was brought up in church. I was brought up, knowing that is wrong, quote unquote.
Yeah, because of the Bible.
Right. But I mean, what can I do? This is how I feel.
Right.
And I want to know, how come gay people never get turned straight? With all the straight images that they see out here on TV and in the music, why nobody ever talks about it working the other way? Because it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't work like that.
Well, congratulations on your upcoming wedding.
Thank you.
And thanks for checking in. Thanks for calling in. All right. Well, what's the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story for me, man, is simple. Leave people alone. Like, the easiest way to not disturb your peace is to not disturb the peace of others. Like, stop trying to police people's sexuality. Why do I care about who somebody is sleeping with? That is not my concern.
All right. Now, we got rumors on the way, Yee?
Yes, and we're going to talk about Drake versus Kanye.
All right. We'll get into it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
About time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, Drake versus Kanye West is not stopping. Now, on Saturday, Trippie Redd put out his new track, Betrayal, and there's a verse from Drake on there. A lot of people say that it seems like they're taking aim at Kanye, who is 44 years old. Listen to this. All on the expanded version of Trippie Redd's album, Trip at Night.
Okay.
All right, so after that, I think that clearly Kanye thought that was about him too. Now, I saw Consequence first went on Twitter and said, F a betrayal. It's the disrespect for me, dog. With Trippie Redd's shotgun, and then he put laughing emojis. Respect my team. It's party time. # Queens all day. Now, as far as Kanye West, it seems like he responded in a group text with some other people on this text message. So, Pusha T's on the text message chain. Some people are saying the D looks like it stands for Drake. I'm not sure who these people are on there. Now, he posted a picture of the Joker and said, I live for this. I've been effed with by nerd-ass jock N-words like you my whole life. You will never recover. I promise you. So I'm not sure what's going on, but that was screen grabbed. And then there was also a post and delete of Drake's address.
That's corny if
crazy.
Kanye posted that.
That's wild.
I think it's wild, corny, whenever you post somebody's address. That's such an invasion of privacy. But Drake and Ye are like the two guys that you know aren't going to fight. So when people see them arguing, they don't even trip because you know nothing's going to happen.
I know,
That's true.
People really think that both of
That's
their
true.
albums are going to come out the same day.
That's what they should do. That's competition, but the address thing is corny.
Yeah, the address thing is super corny. I hate when people put people's address out there, man. That's an invasion of privacy. People got kids. People got families. Don't do that. That's whack. That's lame.
All right, now Kylie Jenner is pregnant and she's expecting her second baby with Travis Scott. They already have a 3-year-old daughter, Stormy Webster, and it looks like now she's pregnant. Now, they did not respond to requests for comments, but according to all these sources, they're saying that she is pregnant. I've been hearing that for quite some time, so I guess somebody just confirmed it. Not them personally, but it's been confirmed.
Well, congratulations to Travis and Kylie.
All right, and Aaliyah's uncle, Barry Hankerson, has addressed why it took so long for Aaliyah's music to hit streaming services. He posted a statement about the re-release of One in a Million, and he expressed gratitude to everybody who helped make it a success, and he name-dropped Aaliyah's parents/managers, Diane and Michael Houghton. He said, as the owner of Aaliyah's catalog and label Black Brown Records, I want to thank you all for allowing One in a Million to chart number 3 in the world. I cannot take the credit for managing Aaliyah, as that was never a title I held. That title belonged to Diane Houghton and her husband, who managed Aaliyah from the start of her career until her passing. I want to thank Diane, Aaliyah's manager, for allowing and choosing Black Brown Records to become her label. He also went on to thank his son, Jomo Hankerson, for his role in the entire process, and he also apologized to Aaliyah fans who have waited years to finally enjoy her music.
Yeah, it's incredible. I love watching these kids be introduced to Aaliyah, especially One in a Million, because it's like I saw them giving Missy and Timberland all of these props this weekend, and I'm like, yeah, that's our era, man. And they were before their time.
Right. And you saw they were doing this comparison, saying Kourtney Kardashian looks like A-Marie over the weekend, too.
I don't quite see that one.
It was weird. All right. And Atari is denying claims that Soulja Boy owns the company. So they posted, we know that CEO of Atari is a dream job, but that honor belongs to Wade Rosen. This is all after Soulja Boy has said that he owns Atari. Here's a flashback to that.
Big shout out to Atari, the whole staff. I'm about to revamp the company. We're going to take Atari to the next level. I am now the owner of Atari. They was real proud of me and what I did with the Soulja Boy game console. We about to sell the company for I think I'm going to get $140 million. The first rapper to own a video game company.
Well, once the company denied that he owns it, he went on Instagram Live and went on a rant.
Atari, y'all ass called me and said y'all wanted me to revamp y'all company. Ass, y'all know what the I meant when I said I'm owning Atari. Atari is a public traded company. Can't no one man own this. Don't call my phone no more asking me to help y'all promote. And I still got the money. I'm finna show the mother contract that y'all sent me, talking about 1 million shares. Rip the contract up, rip the deal up, suck my.
So then he went on to show a copy of what he says is his contract with them before he continued with his rant.
Now, who's wrong here?
I don't know.
Because I've been trying to figure this out all week. I mean, I'm not really giving it a lot of thought, but who's wrong in this situation? Because they did approach Soulja Boy to do a deal, right?
Correct.
Soulja Boy misinterpreted what the deal meant, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, he said, here's the contract right here from Atari, $1 million.
Or 1 million shares or something like that.
Yeah, but that's not the ownership. He made it seem like he owned it, right? Or was the CEO
public,
of it?
So everybody.
He owns shares in the company, so technically he is, I guess,
but he's not going
to
to sell it and get all that money from selling it like he said he was, right?
But I feel like Atari, as a corporation, they shouldn't be sending out no petty tweets like that if they're trying to do business, right?
They should have let it go.
Like, if anything, their lawyers should have reached out to Soulja Boy people and said, hey, that's really not what the contract says. It looked like they was performing on Twitter as well.
Well, I mean, all they said was, we know that CEO of Atari is a dream job, but that honor belongs to Wade Rosen.
But they playing Soulja. They playing Soulja like they didn't even reach out to him for a deal. If they did reach out to him for a deal, that's kind of unprofessional of them, to me.
But reaching out to someone for a deal and telling them that they own the company is different.
Yeah, but why not have your people reach out to Soulja's people behind the scenes if you're trying to do a deal with him? Why put that on? Why make it seem like he's lying publicly?
If there's something you're doing a deal with, I think you have that conversation with, especially because Soulja Boy is doing nothing but bringing awareness to Atari.
That's right. You're Atari. Like why not just have your people reach out to Soulja people behind the scenes and say, hey, I don't know if Soulja got something misconstrued, but that's not what the deal is. He's not a part owner. This is what we want to do, X, Y, and Z. Like, why put him on blast like that?
People be loving when Soulja Boy goes off, though.
I just think that's unprofessional for a company like Atari that's been around for so long.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. All right. Now, shout to Revolt. It's time to get up out of here. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Revolt, we'll see you tomorrow. And it's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Hey, it's your girl Angela Yee, and we can all use a break from time to time. My friends at the General Insurance believe that sometimes a little break goes a long way. That's why they make it easy to get reinstated after a lapse in coverage. Plus, they'll work with you to help keep you covered and always treat you with respect. Take a closer look at The General. Call 800-GENERAL or go to thegeneral.com. Some restrictions apply.
For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with The General.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, shout to Boosie for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Salute to Boosie Boo.
Oh, Boosie, we got a long way to go, sir.
And you know, Flame Monroe was up here too, man. It was all a coincidence, but we're gonna play Flame's conversation tomorrow. We're gonna let Boosie breathe. Let Boosie breathe for the day.
And as I'm getting ready, I saw a lot of things got canceled over the weekend because of the weather here on the East Coast. But I do want to shout out everybody who is helping me with Angela Yee Day. That's going to be happening this Saturday. So I just want to make sure y'all know it's an all-free event. It is outdoors. And we do have a lot of people that are going to be coming through and performing. So I just want to shout out to all the artists that are going to be coming through. That includes Hood Celebrity, Noah Poa, Naomi Cowan, Romaine Virgo, Adrian Marcel, Capella Gray, Allison Hines, Eric the Architect. So shout out to everybody who's coming through. It's sponsored by Chick-fil-A. And of course, Drink Fresh Juice will be on the scene as well as Miss Jessie. So make sure y'all come through. Free event this Saturday in Brooklyn.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive notice, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now it's time to get up out of here. Again, shout out to everybody who's going to be joining me in Coachella, Detroit. That is Halloween time, October 30th, so you can bring the kids for Trunk or Treat. Kids 5 and under are free, so can't wait to see you guys. Celebrity cars, exotic cars, old school cars, and of course, Halloween candy for the kids. And then we do the same thing in Miami, December 12th. Now, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do. I want to first salute Anita Kopach. Shallow Waters is out right now. Fictional novel about the Yoruban deity of the sea, Yemiya. If you haven't got it yet, go get it. Thank you to everybody who's got it. Okay, salute to Anita Kopach. That's the second release off my book imprint, Black Privilege Publishing, and it's available everywhere you purchase books now. Now, the positive note is simply this, man. It's Monday morning, start of a new work week, right? You can say new beginnings. So I just want to tell everybody out there, don't be afraid to open your mouth and admit you got distracted and ask God to place you back on course. You heard me.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?